Alright, officer, alright.
Officer, the people in grimy, you see me? And I didn't know what to eat, and everybody have to survive in it, you see me? You're not telling me you know, the big one, you know, now a man want to fuck up everything. One of our black champ, man, he might fuck up everything. He might make sure that everything fuck up. Everything get fuck when this man reach the bomb. I'm not doing stuff. You see me? Yeah, well, we have to live it up. We have to fuck up everything. My dog a move so. This man here more grimy, you know.
So yet, you know subscribe it. You know like your last stream it. You know share it neither. Yeah man, go and go support Jamaica YouTube TV. Best TV. I'm out.
JY family, silent viewers, silent listeners, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time to the channel, please I'm asking you to subscribe, hit that bell icon to be notified. Yeah man, anytime you put up a video, them be the first to click on it, man, and hit the like button and share it up, you know. Blast it on your WhatsApp status and in your WhatsApp contacts. Now JY family, me no know what go on or when this I go sort out with the Metro Police and the vendors, the higglers, whatever you want to call them. More and more we see it is very distasteful for every angle. The law part of it, you understand? People them love break the law. You see me? Because them know point blank so them know for this certain place. You see me? But when it actually happen where the Metro Police them do them job, trust me, it look disturbing just like this what you're seeing now. This is a big example. So me don't know what go on here, man. You know, when time things them go on, just a highlight, you know, if you don't have family members who higglers or vendors or, you know, yeah, try warn them and make them know what go on, man. Tell them if it does go to the right place, get them ticket where they're supposed to operate or conduct their business. Yeah, but trust me, it's not a good look. Now a bunch of things we're going to talk about in this video. First thing we want to talk about is that the car seat law, yes, it's no longer in effect. That is null and void. In other words, them throw it out, JY family. You see me? Even Andrew Wallace himself, I got talk about it. Yeah, so let me show you what Andrew Wallace talk about.
Now, recently, we had a major incident in the country, which has somehow managed to capture and possibly even galvanize frustration and agitation in the country. Inasmuch as there are complaints regarding what is, in my opinion, an unfortunate presentation of a clause in the new Road Traffic Act, there are still many Jamaicans, and I would dare say the silent majority, those people who form middle Jamaica, the reasonable ground and conscience of the country, who appreciates and understand what this administration is trying to do in breaking the culture of informality, in reestablishing the rule of law and public order in our country. We understand that we can't make change overnight. Where we are now took decades of breakdown in standards and rules and expectations. We are not going to change that overnight. This provision, which has caused so much consternation in the public domain, and rightfully so, that provision which requires that if you are in a public passenger motor car, a taxi, the child should have a booster seat, a cushion that would elevate the child so that the seat belt harness does not become a danger to the child should the child be strapped in. Of course, there are those who want to take that provision and make it more than it is to say that the government is requiring every taxi to have a car seat, which is a very expensive proposition. Now, there is a practical side to the consideration. Can this really be enforced given the nature of our public transportation system, given the level of income that our taximen earn? Would it be fair to impose this on them? The answer is obviously no. But When it made it into the Act in 1999, what was the thinking then? Why put it in the law if you didn't intend to enforce it? There was a debate about public safety and about Jamaica adopting formal rules of safety. There were UN conventions to which we have signed on to. I was then a member of the opposition when it was put in. And when it came to the iteration that it is now, it was the previous government that maintained it in. And we didn't object to it. And neither did the opposition now. Why? Because there is an aspiration. Even though we are poor, and even though we don't have the money for car seats, but as a people, we must aspire towards the safety of our children. So the previous administration did not enforce it, but that leads to another dilemma. Why put something in the law if it is not going to be enforced? Even with the various changes to the Road Traffic Act, our system of enforcement for traffic was not credible. We didn't have a credible traffic ticketing system. So many Jamaicans felt that, that is just the law on the books. But if I get a ticket, I don't have to go and pay it. It can stay there for how long? And then that has been reinforced by a culture of amnesty. So let the tickets pile up, then the government will give an amnesty, and then the system of informality continues. The chaos continues. I don't want to be seen as the Prime Minister who is trying to stop people from eating our food. And there are those who will try to craft that narrative, pitting law and order against survival. That if we enforce the law, if we create order, then people won't survive. And that is in the minds of many Jamaicans. And that is not true. The hardships that we now experience is precisely because we do not have an even system of law and order where everyone can benefit from it. And what we must be debating now is how do we get this even, fair, transparent system of public order and the rule of law for everyone to benefit. That is what we must be debating. Disorder in how we settle our land. Disorder in almost all areas. If you look in our townships, there is no parking for taxi men. Vendors are on the streets. Pedestrians can't walk properly. Disorder. And people feel, well, I'm surviving in this disorder, but others are not. You have to ask yourself, will Jamaica continue like this for the next century, or will we change it? You have come and seen it that way. Do you intend to leave it that way? No, I agree. We can't do everything one time. We can't bite off more than we can chew. And the pressures that people are under now, you can't ask them to take on more cost to be compliant with the law. So we acknowledge that. It was never the intention of the government for this provision to remain in the law. Minister Shaw indicated in Parliament that there are some areas that he will have to bring regulations to make changes to. And later on today, when I head back to Kingston, I'm expecting that he should be making either the announcement or the regulations to change this provision in the law regarding child restraints. Because we understand it is not practical. But it remains our aspiration. I encourage all parents, I encourage all public passenger transport users, look about the safety of yourself and your children when you use public passenger transport. Put on the seatbelt in the back of the car. I encourage you to do it. So I thought I would use this attentive audience to say to you, Jamaica is entering a new dispensation of the enforcement of its laws. In the previous dispensation, you would never have this kerfuffle about the seatbelt for children because nobody believed it would be enforced. Now, everybody understands that the government is serious about enforcement. And the enforcement is not to punish people. The enforcement is not about greater revenues. No, the enforcement is about public order and public safety, meaning your safety. That's what it is about. So I urge Jamaicans, don't get caught up in some of the nonsense that is being said. Your country is changing right before your very eyes. But when you are in the midst of change, it can appear confusing, chaotic, and oftentimes imperceptible. But when the history is written and you look back at this era and you ask yourself, when did things change for traffic management and public order in Jamaica? The historians will have to point to this period in Jamaica's history. You were witnesses to it. What did you do while being a witness? God bless you and thank you.
Now, JY family, there you have it. Listen to me. Hey, them government here think them easy. If you don't know words, or you, when you listen to them, and you don't have your dictionary, and you don't Google some words that them use, trust me, them tell us something in front of you, and not even know what them say. And you clap and say, yes, yeah man. Because who realize, say, Mr. Ole sneakingly push the blame over on the opposition side. Watch back a video. Anyway, me I go show you some more things. It never done this, so the people them come out for Andrew Holness wicked. Or Marlene Malahu get it too. Because she say she a go ban TikTok from Jamaica allegedly. Never sit well with some people same way. But anyway, I go run the video them. I want to see what I go on or hear what I go on.
So throughout the last week, we have proven how powerful we can be as Jamaicans if we just unite for a cause. I want to say thank you and much respect to all the people who helped to get rid of that child restraint section of the new Road Traffic Act. If you participated in the campaign in any way at all, whether you share a video, made a video, went out and talked to someone, whatever you did, we want to say thank you. I am not saying that my people should go out there and contest regulations that make sense. What I am saying is, I do not want you guys to sit around and be treated as though you're in a state of dictatorship, where you have no rights and you have no human sanctions for those who are in charge of you. Right? Now, going forward, we want the same type of unity when we challenge the things that does not work in favor of national pride. Look, within the past 2 weeks, over 60 guns, illegal firearms, were seized at the Montego Bay Wharf in St. James. Now my people who have a brain, that's at least 60 armed illegal criminals in Jamaica. Within the past 2 weeks, can you ask yourself, how many law-abiding citizens did the FLA armed? Then we wonder why the criminals are winning against the law-abiding citizens. We are just accounting for 60 guns that were seized, not the ones that went through. So right there, we are sure that we at least saved 60 people from having a gun in their hands. Now we don't know how many went through. But when we ask the question, what is the government doing to ensure that the law-abiding citizens do not lose to criminals? We have no answers. Because we have a body called the FLA that thinks that a people's safety and a person's life is dependent upon their earthly possession. All if you have 50 houses and 10 billion in the bank, without your life, that means nothing to you. So why should the FLA tell us as a people that we need to have these large earthly possessions for our life to become important, that we have a need to protect it? Then you see we are going back to slavery days, where the laws were enacted for the rich. Because if you do not have the big land and the big house and the big investment and the fat bank accounts, your life does not count. You do not deserve a firearm. But the criminal who has nothing, them have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 guns, rifle, shotgun and handgun and revolvers. But law-abiding citizens are out in the cold. Jamaica, let the FLA be the next people that we target in terms of changes in regulation and laws. Because guess what? Criminal now go win in Jamaica, you know. Law-abiding citizens will stand up. And we will continue to...
Give me say now, get a youth, heads up. I want you, a real meds. The reason why Andrew use so many force right now and them type of style there, to get money, I assume. Seeing, and I could have been right. Right? Here we go on now. Them never, and these are facts, they never expect get a youth. Them never expect we to rise above the system. Because them system that them design was to kill and destroy us. And keep us in a sufferation. Now them see get a youth to drive Benz, Lexus, Audi, BMW, Mark X, Jaguar, you name it. Be a get a youth, be a young youth to drive them today now. Them used to feed themselves and them upper class friend them alone to drive that. So the intermatical moment, which means the instant moment, them see that, them not feel good. Them say, money in our country, you know, me can't get peace from them boy, yeah. Cause them the want to see get to youth make it. And that's why I see them reason why them take away Usain Bolt money, because them say, no, get to youth you know have so much. See, so that's why now them are put a pressure upon we to make sure say we spend back piece of the money to them. You have a peer extortion, a bad man thing him a deal with. Psychologically, and on a know and a lie me a tell. Him know and a lie me a tell. They never know say that rise above minimum wage. And because it's not a minimum wage, can't buy the Benz, can't buy the Lexus, can't buy the Range, can't buy the BMW, can't buy the Mark X. It get them vexed, upset, and it irritates them. So them work out of anger. When you're angry and makes decision are the worst decision you can make. And that's what Mr. Andrew does. Mr. Andrew, listen to me. Mr. Andrew, listen to me. Don't make them use you to corrupt way. We deserve to rise. We deserve to have things. You hear me, you? We deserve it. Me rate you. But then, I know me not rate you because you're a young youth. And you must come out and wear clocks. And we say, yes, a man here, a farm in a free category, I'm going to support me. But you just make one big turn, at the wrong turn you take palm way. Find back your turn and go back over there. In your green clocks. Because we call you bro God and you accept your name. That means you're a gangster. Because clocks represent gangster. And that you draw for. So me not idiot bossy. Here? We're not idiot, bossy. Bro God, we're not idiot. We can still call you bro God. So just make up the right turn. See? And don't make them make you fuck up no more. You hear me? Then go. You hear me? And link up with some ghetto youth in the ghetto too. You hear me tell you? And reason with them. And you will get more knowledge and more understanding. See? And at this so now, you're going to really see the real nature of life, because watch it 100 now. You can't live something. See? What you don't know about. See, you cannot live a life you don't know about. You have to know about your life to live it. So walk till you get to them and reason we to get to you and say, what I going tomorrow? I want to survive around this. I want to go over this. Talk to some single mothers, and that will give you better speech, better formation, and you will get better result. Now follow them people in the other parliament, because most of them never walk through a ghetto. They never go through a ghetto before. They never know poor people make it to survive. Yeah? So now listen to them. I mean, I want to come here so I want to violate you. Neither. But what I deal with a fuckery. And it will irritate me and others to speak out and use grievous words that stir up anger. You hear me tell me, boss? That me I tell you.
Really have to make an apology to Mr. Andrew Wellness. The apology when me I make to you, Mr. Wellness, is not when me do or when me say, I never disrespect you yet, But you see, to him on that time, me hear people tell you about your mother, and that me I apologize to your father. Please, Mr. Wellness, you suffer people them too much. You suffer with too much. When you see you gone to the baby, you know you're gone far. As bad as thing be, the PMP leadership, Lisa Anna, although she can't breathe, she used to try to defend Pitney and love Pitney. Mr. Wellness, this is going too far. And why me have to apologize to you, to all who disrespect your mother? Your mother, to me, your mother is a nice lady. Me know your mother don't end someday, so. Me bring your mother go to church very regular when me used to run taxi. Your mother got pastorhood church, Panny Brunswick there, so just as you go up the steep hill, the church on the left hand side. So nobody feel like people no know or no. And your mother is not the type of person where people may think, Bridging, who pay you for eat Jamaica people so much? Because of them behavior and them action. But I know everybody stays so. Mr. Wallace, the amount of who dislike you can't count upon it too. Can't count upon you too. Jamaica people love you so much. Why you sell out Jamaica people and beat them so bad? Where we do you? Where we do you? Where we do you? Mr. Wallace, hold up now, man. Sorry. If you can't deal with the country, give it to somebody else. No suffer people them, cause you make everybody hate you. And with all they hate you, they still not hate you as how you think. Because if they hate you as how you think, your family couldn't do this, and everybody know them. So that for sure is Jamaica people still respect you. How much money them buy you for or give you that you are suffer we the Jamaican? Excuse me, I've looked a flow, Mr. Wellness. Can't even buy a pill right now. Stress them on me for your behavior and your thing them where you and your leaders are do. Mr. Wallace, why you not take some people number Friday night ghetto? We can just call you straight to your office and get you. Take some people number Friday night scheme parliament instead of deal with those dunce and idiot where you have sit down in a parliament where you create rule. Hello restaurant, him and don't see, fooling, rotten teeth, ugly man. I don't like him. Because that man come like him and deal with racism and you don't see it. That man is not a Jamaican. That man have redneck blood in him and that man is one who mash up Jamaica and push you to mash up the country. Because you could have never be a black Jamaican and I bring me back in a slavery, brother. Please, Mr. Wallace, may I ask you, me not disrespect you, but may I beg you, please, just show Jamaica people love no man, and make them love one another no man. With the heat and the pressure where you put on the people, them Mr. Wallace, they not gonna love one another. This morning, me ride out of my yard, and the amount of people I say, morning, Mr. Ferguson, and I just some me answer. I know bad ways me have. Me just feel how the people them are suffer and the sufferation. Me too, you know. Not show me I run some business and something I go on. Me too. Because when Jamaica people suffer, me suffer. Because whatever me feel use to make money, when them not no money, how me make money? And when me not no money, how me pay your tax? Eh? Every year me have to pay your tax in a big man. Right? You not deal with Jamaica people good. But only thing me I tell you, whatever money them give you, give them it back and you have enough. Give them back their money and free up the country. Yeah, me I want you. Give back the people them their money, whichever foreign country you go, and them pay you for enslave us. Give them back their money. You hear me I tell you?
So big dirty stinking. Oh, she have a black TikTok in Jamaica. Go black it. But it's not easy. You know what is? I tell you, this year going to be a rough year. Government going to do everything to keep the people them on a level where the people them not to survive. The hunger way, you can't stop this. You know what to do. You know what to do. So what TikTok do, Malawi? I tell you what I want. You see all these rules where they on the books right now, are Uncle Sam, the whole of them are come from. And USA's, you notice everything USA do, Jamaica pattern, you know. So USA, I fight against TikTok, so Jamaica I fight against TikTok. You see me there? The international people them tell Andrew, so you have to go send some people go Haiti, go fight. Some Jamaica, some soldier and police. And we want security here, you know? And the Prime Minister plan to take up full soldier and police and them go Haiti. So you see, this government now work up for them one thinking and what Uncle Sam tell them to do, They have to do it. If he not do it, he end up like the Haitian president. Then send mercenary for him. Andrew Wallace have to do what they have to do. Unless you say Andrew Wallace is a straight puppet. Andrew Wallace is a puppet right now. You know? Are the biggest puppet ever come out of Jamaica politics. You know? Where TikTok do your brother? Where TikTok do the government? Which apps TikTok are tapping at Jamaica? Which apps Jamaica produce for TikTok? A beat on to the teeth. Uncle Sam rules, so it have to apply down here too. People, we have a ras and next year ahead of us, brother. Remember me say, yo, they make sure strip with all our rights. And you see the government I don't know. The government are take away from the people them. Take away from the people. The people them are nothing. But they might take away and can take. And they might try to make sure so the people them stay in a poverty. And they might make sure say crime rise. Watch it right.
So right now, I'm there saying a New Kingston, my gas pump give way upon me. Yeah, I'm there right now New Kingston, right at the central point in a New Kingston. Gas pump gone. So, I call two of my friend them for tour me. Go down a Mountain View with them, say boy, it's a wellness say at $20,000, anybody will draw nobody. I call the record man. The record man say at 18,000 from New Kingston to go Mountain View. So I just want let me show you this. This one, see my car there. This one my car there. So JPS there over there so. MCB there over there so. Knoxwood Boulevard there down there so. British Embassy there up there so. Spanish Court. So I see exactly which one I'm there. So I'm there right at the traffic light, see there? See the traffic light there? See there? And nobody can help me, so but this side say alright, I send for go buy a pump and send for the mechanic and all of that, so. But also I say thanks to Mr. Wholeness for all what I do for you. Yeah, thank you for all of your laws and your new things them. Yeah, no worry your head though. No worry your head. But also I say thank you, Mr. Wholeness. Thank you. God bless you.
JY family, talk to me down in the comment section. Give me your feedback. Tell me what you think about all of these videos. Tell me what you think about Andrew Wallace in general. Moving on here now. Listen to me. Bigger crime time has ended. Listen to this report regarding bigger crime. Bigger crime was one of the most notorious, wanted man in Jamaica. Jaja. Think I know the police them want him, know them can him. Listen to this.
I wish to confirm to the Jamaican people that Nestor Morrison, OC Bigger Crime of 11 miles Bull Bay, which is the border of St. Thomas, was fatally shot during an intelligence-led operation by the security forces in Langville Park, Clarendon. Bigger Crime has been on the police most wanted list for over 2 years, and despite many requests from the police for him to turn himself in, he actually did not, and several operations were mounted against him that were unsuccessful. Bigger Crime rained terror on the citizens within the 11-mile Bull Bay areas and its environment, killing and maiming several people. I think it's a victory for the people of those community, and it's a great relief that he can no longer perpetrate those acts of violence against them.
Yes, JY family, that a go on pan what a go on. And you know say you know stop there so because remember that me giving you a report with the 3 policemen allegedly grape a big woman. No. One of the police so far have been charged. I want me say charge. Trust me. And not normal. Listen to the official report, JY family.
The matter of the police officers in St. Elizabeth who were taken into custody, allegations of raping motorists. What's the latest update there?
I think that person might have been charged either last night or this morning. We got a ruling from
I'm sorry, I'm having a difficulty hearing.
I'm saying that person, I think he has already been charged. If not, he will be charged today. We got a ruling from the DPP.
Okay, so
You said a person, so because
a constable.
Because the last update we got was that 2 persons were still in custody, so only...
Well, it's just one. The DPP ruled that one person be charged in relation to the matter.
What are the charges that will be proffered?
I think if you I don't have the information right here with me, but I think it's sexual offense charges, and I think corruption charge.
Don't worry yourself, Mr. Bailey. I have the report right here. Policeman hit with multiple charges for alleged rape of woman in St. Elizabeth. 1 of 4 police constable implicated in the alleged robbery and sexual assault of a female motorist in Black River, St. Elizabeth has been charged. Constable Alwyn Hill was charged for 5 offenses based on a ruling delivered by the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution. Hill has been charged with grievous sexual assault, forcible abduction, corruptly. Then I must sing this a policeman go on with. Allegedly. Soliciting and simply larceny. He remains in custody and a date for him to appear in court is to be decided. It is alleged that about 10 p.m. on Monday, January 30th, the woman was driving along the Crawford Main Road in a car with a demonstration license plate. She was signaled to stop by members of a police team who were manning a checkpoint. The 26-year-old woman, whose name is being withheld, allegedly offered the cops $7,000, which she had on her to avoid being ticketed, but they demanded $50,000. According to reports, the cop took the woman to an ATM in Black River where she attempted to withdraw the $50,000 but was unsuccessful. She was then told by one of the cops to drive to a nearby supermarket where she was taken to the back of the building. The constable allegedly raped her and threatened to kill her if she reported it. Jesus. JY family, please make sure so now share this. Share this to the family members, because trust me, the money I use the police uniform and I conduct a bag of things. Mighty God. The constable also used her debit card to purchase some items. The woman, however, reported the matter at the Santa Cruz police station where arrangements were made for her to be medically examined. The 4 constables were taken into custody, but 3 have since been released. So, at this man now, yeah, the 26-year-old one, him are the culprit in this. Jesus. Man. But JY family, I want to tell me the honest truth now. Enough he said the next police them forget some form of charge because they were there. You understand? Them a work as a team. Them a work as a team, you know. So, what want to think about this? Come on, man. Reason with me down in the comment section. More hear from Uno. John O. Star, boy, I tell you. Anyway, you turn Macajuke, you. Not even the people that have to protect and serve. Eh? You can't depend on them. JY family, talk to me down in the comment section. Remember, like, comment, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Big up everybody who check in on the premiere and everybody who are watching re-upload right now. Jamaica YouTube, more than a channel, it's a brand.
You listen Jamaica YouTube TV. So we get it as exactly how we tell it. No fabrication, you got it? So go listen, share, and press like. Just hit the notification bell and turn well.
Me love Jamaica, me we not sell out. Them try clip we wings, somehow we can't fly out. But when we there yard, nothing nice like Jamaica. Roast breadfruit and banana. Under the tree with a glass of